The purpose is complete wholeness before God. We really try to teach the debutantes in the King Josiah Bowls about complete surrender to God in the Purity Banquet. Before the Purity Banquet, they go through a purity workshop. We talk about purity in the body, purity in the mind, purity in your emotions. God requires all of us. And so we try to teach them to give all of themselves, not just abstaining from sexual immorality, but giving all of your emotion, all of your thoughts, every part of your being over to God. And that's truly what purity before God is about. There's a lot of pressures on this generation, pressures to conform to sexual immorality, pressures to conform to a lot of the social issues of today, lawlessness, rebelliousness. I mean, you can think of a lot of different things.
I'm here at the Royal Purity Banquet just because I just want to touch and agree with what these young people are doing, what these young leaders are, they're rising stars. And so I support that. I'm in agreement with that. And so we're just here just to love on them and let them know we support them in every single way possible.
The unique cultural aspect to this event was our Hispanic culture that we added in. We want our young men and young women to be able to engage any culture wherever God puts them. If He sends them to South America, any area of America, because we are in a very diverse culture, they need to be aware of other cultures outside of their own. And so we thought the Hispanic culture would be perfect because America has a very significant Hispanic population. We want them to be able to go wherever God sends them. To describe Jokia, I have one word: shift. God used her to shift the atmosphere in the place. Her worship was straight from the heart. God, He is moved by a heart that is turned toward Him. And it was her heart that really shifted the atmosphere in the banquet tonight.
When I'm worshiping or ministering a song, I want the audience to feel loved by God. I honestly want the audience to feel that they have stepped into an experience outside of what they had expectations for. People to be set free and liberated. So if a person comes in and they may be bound or having different things on their mind, by the time they open their mouth and getting the people to get to a point where they worship God and not coming just to watch a worshiper, but they take on the same experience, that they become worshipers in the experience.
What the Purity Affirmation is all about is speaking life and not death. So many of our children have words of negativity spoken over them. They endure bullying and a lot of different negative things in society. The affirmation, the Purity Affirmation moment, is a special, special time where the fathers can speak life into their sons and into their daughters. And it is the most amazing moment of the entire evening. It's what the whole banquet is built upon. The significance of the ring is a symbolism of the purity of the heart, the purity of the mind, the purity of the body before God. Total surrender of themselves to God. So it's not just about sexual purity, it's about a pure heart before God. That's what we are challenging these young men and young women, to have a pure heart before God. What I would tell any young man or young woman, either in high school or middle school, who might be interested in the Queen Esther Debutante program or the King Josiah Bowl program is, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Give us a call. Check out our websites and respond. Give us a contact. We want you.